Welcome in Karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today I'm going to make Arabic pickles. Now for my pickles, I'm going to be using turnips. I've got about 2 pounds of turnips over here, and I also have a beetroot. You can use a smaller one if you have, and green chilies. You can use green or red, or you don't have to use any. Some garlic cloves and a bay leaf, and also some carrots, cucumbers, and the same ingredients as the first one. We're also going to be using kosher salt and distilled white vinegar. So to begin with, it's important to boil the water. You want to boil the water to sterilize it and keep it cool until it comes to room temperature. Then after that, we're going to be using 3 cups of that water. And then to that, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of salt, which is kosher salt. You could use sea salt as well, and a tablespoon of sugar. And then you just want to stir this well until all the salt and sugar has completely dissolved. And then after that, you're going to add 1 cup of vinegar. You can use distilled vinegar or white rice vinegar as well. And then as you can see, my turnips are cut into French fry shape. You can use any shape, cut them in any shape you want. And please make sure the jar you're using or any container is completely clean and dry. And I'm using a 32 fluid ounce. You can use any size that you want. So I've got my turnips in there, and I also added the beet. The beet is what's going to color the turnips into the beautiful pink that we really, really love. And the base recipe for this is basically the vinegar, the water, and the salt. The rest of the ingredients are just to add extra flavors. So they're absolutely optional. You can add this kind of ingredients, or you can do whatever you like to flavor your pickles. I like the chili because it really, really gives that nice kick from far. And of course, the garlic is absolutely beautiful. So after we have filled the jar, we're just going to add the solution all the way to the top. And then you're going to cover it tightly and keep it in the dry, cool place for about 7 to 10 days. You see the color's already beginning to change. Now for my second jar, I'm going to be using carrots, cucumbers. You could use cauliflower, you could use onions, you could use cabbage, whatever you like. And you can cut them in any shape that you like. Now this is a part of my, not a part, actually complements my video on shawarma. If you have seen that I use the pickles. The pickles are very, very common in the Middle East, and they're used, of course, for shawarmas or any kind of sandwiches. Falafels are also as a salad on its own. And from what I was told, that it's advisable to use kosher salt or sea salt. Do not use table salt because it tends to give a bitter taste, but I have not tried that. Because, I like to stick to the rules. When I'm told don't do something, I don't do it. I'm a good girl. All right. So we're just going to fill that up. And that's it. Now, after 7 days, this is what I have. It's not completely done, but usually after 7 days, after they have pickled, I like to put them in the fridge so that they remain crunchy. Otherwise, they become very soft and soggy. So the turnips, the more beet you add to your turnips, the more color you're going to get your turnips to be. More colorful, or rather. Okay. Now, that's a garlic that you do not eat. It's just for flavoring. So as you can see, they're nice and beautiful. And please make sure whatever you use, your utensils, please make sure that it's clean and dry. Do not add any moisture into the pickles. They're going to go bad very fast. And also do not use your hands in it. Now for my carrots, they were not done as yet. They take a little bit longer, but so I'm going to keep them for 2 more days extra. Then after that, we're going to keep them in the fridge. Now, once you keep them in the fridge, they would last at least 3 to 4 weeks. They remain fresh. After that, of course, they're still good, but they're not as fresh. And you see my green chili also is not well done, so I'm just going to put it back. And since I touched it, I'm just going to dry it like that. So thank you so much. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. You'll find all the measurements and ingredients in the description box below.